We are in for another hot weekend here in Middle Tennessee.
Yes, and Danielle is feeling the heat out at our first backyard barbecue of the year. She is live in Smyrna with some fellow Eagles fans. Apparently, she somehow found some of those, your Philadelphia people right here in Middle
Birds,
Tennessee.
huh?
Oh, never mind. We're for free.
Yeah, you know, Haley, I go searching hard and wide for my Philadelphia people, and they're here. This is Ken. This is Lori. I'm going to be talking to them all about the Eagles because, you know, we're going to hype it up. We have a Cowboys fan in the room, too. Boo. And we have a lot of Titans fans, which we like them, too. Yeah, there we go. Got those, too. All right, you see this. And I got a nice fan, so thank you for this, by the way. Appreciate you. I got to get to the weather forecast first before we talk all about our sports teams and our rivals. We do have a lot of action going on Storm Tracker Radar Network. As you can see, there is a flash flood warning that is in effect, and it is in effect until 6:30 in the evening. This is for Fentress, Overton, Pickett counties. And again, most of the rain has moved out of that area. That is some good news. But we also have for Allen, Logan, Simpson, and Warren County a flood advisory in effect until 7:30 in the evening. And on top of that, we've got in Monroe County a flood advisory in effect until 7 o'clock. That's because in these areas we've seen anywhere from about 1 to 2 inches of rain. Remember, if you see ponding on the roads, we need you to turn around. Don't drown. Can't stress it enough. Want to talk about Storm Tracker Radar Network because activity is starting to pop. There's a cluster of storms in southern Kentucky. There's more storms to the north and east. We've got storms over in Nashville, some now popping near Lobelville. We've got more up towards the Cookville area, down towards McMinnville and into Bowling Green. The big picture is this. We are going to see chances for showers and storms continuing not only through this afternoon, but well into this evening. Once the sun sets, though, these storms should lose their energy, but unfortunately, we're going to have to rinse and repeat this forecast over the next couple of days. Now, I do want to show you that the Storm Prediction Center does have a marginal risk out. It is in effect for the rest of today for areas along I-40 and to the north. It's a level 1 out of 5. And what we're anticipating here is storms to have heavy rain and also gusty winds, and can't rule out even a lot of lightning too. And now on top of the storm threat, we are also going to look for heat alerts. We got a heat advisory for Trigg, Christian, Todd, Muhlenberg counties. This is in effect until 7 p.m. Again, as we're looking. And the reason is for this, the temperatures are warm. We're in the mid-90s across our area. 94 was our high today in Nashville. The consecutive 90-degree days now are up to 17 days in a row of 90 or above, as you can see there. But in 2007, we had 34 days of 90 or above. So that's the record year. And feels like temperatures are well into the triple digits across our area. And that is why we are under heat advisories. Now, I do want to talk about the Sounds forecast tonight because a lot of folks are headed out to that game at 6:35 tonight. At first pitch, we'll be in the mid-80s. Storms will be around. By the end of that game, we're going to be in the lower 80s. And then the weekend forecast looks like this. Temperatures are going to be in the low 90s on Saturday. On Sunday, they're going to be in the mid-90s. Can't rule out some storms Saturday, some storms east on Sunday. And then we've got that marginal risk on Sunday for areas north and east of Nashville. That is going to be a level 1 out of 5. And it looks like wind and heavy rain will be the biggest threat. Rain chances are going to continue to be on the order Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. The other thing we're talking about is temperatures rising over the weekend. We're going to be in the low 90s Saturday, mid-90s Sunday, mid-90s Monday and Tuesday. Feels like temperatures, though, climbing up to 105 plus Sunday, Monday, and even into Tuesday. So it is going to get quite steamy outside. And then as we head into next week, the big story is this. Temperatures will be in the mid-90s Tuesday, upper 90s Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We probably will have heat advisories, but by that point, we could be talking about excessive heat warnings, or extreme heat warnings is what I should say, the newest term for it. But again, folks, just be prepared. This heat is not going anywhere. The storm chance is going down as we head into next week. Let's talk about it on the Weather Authority 7-day forecast. So low 90s Saturday, Sunday, mid-90s Tuesday, Wednesday. We are going to have some storms out there, and then less chances of storms Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and that's when those temperatures start to rise. But I do want to come back out live because I want to showcase my friends here, Ken and Lori again. And hey, we do have food. You were busy on the barbecue grill.
Yeah,
what were you doing?
I was trying to burn them as much as I could.
Oh, okay.
and I really succeeded.
I think you did a good job. And Lori, you brought out a tray of. We have a lot of food inside, but there's a lot of bugs outside. So tell me about some of the food we got.
Okay, so we've got some macaroni and cheese, some cheddar biscuits, some jalapeno sausage, which should be delicious. A lot of fruit, a lot of veggies. We've got some prosciutto and mozzarella Thank
Cantaloupe,
you.
too. There you go, like that too. Very good.
We got some pretzels and we've got a ton of salads. So we're going to do some good eating.
Oh, we are going to do some good eating. I feel like, is the group ready to eat almost here? I feel like the group's been waiting with bated breath to eat back here. That's all I have to say. And I know I find my friends, but where did you guys originally come from?
We come from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
I love it already. And when did you move here?
We moved here in 2018. And my daughter Stephanie over there got a job out here, and my other daughter, and my Project Play, and my daughter went to my other daughter went to Lipscomb. She graduated pharmacy school there, and so they were both here. So
This is what happened. She said, here we are. So now they're in Smyrna. They've got their friends, their families. And you know what, guys? I think it's time to eat. What do we think? Yeah. All right, we're eating. Bob, Haley, I'm going to go eat this food. I'll see you later.